Hi, guys. Oh my god. No, please, wait. No. Listen, please, listen. You can't. You simply can't do this. Hi, guys. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I'm just a little guy. But hello, guys. Hi. Hello. No, you, Appy. No, you. Um, I wanted to get my just chatting arc. I feel like my forehead looks huge. I wanted to get in my just chatting arc and talk about TwitchCon because there was a lot of things that were kind of weird, you know? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. I got my one thing that was so TwitchCon was just a crazy experience. I don't even really know how to describe it. It was my first ever con of anything. Like I've never been to like a convention of any kind, so I was really excited, and I was super excited because my friends were there as well, and we all met up for the first time. I'll say that's something that was really redeeming of TwitchCon. So I got to hang out with all of my friends, and we got to meet up, and we had dinner together, and it was just a super great time. And I got my in this offline chat I'm in, there's like this super cool thing that one of the offliners is doing with the bracelets. Um, and I finally got mine. It's on my little skeleton, which I think my cat is gonna knock over. Um, but I got a little offliner bracelet, so I'm part of the community now. I'm so happy. Hi, sweetheart. Um, but yeah, so other than all that amazing stuff, also meeting some of my favorite CCs, some of which are my comfort streamers, you know. So it was just a real great experience. Shut up, Brew. I was gonna tell the stories on Thursday and stuff, but then I was like, I feel like I feel like I'll forget everything, and it just won't be as authentic. So maybe I'll just tell it now, you know. Just have a short little like hour and a half stream and just talk. Yeah, early week stream. And I was also thinking of starting to stream on Thursdays or on Wednesdays. Um, but anyway, my cat is distracting me. That was for Bruce specifically. But no, so all of that was great. The convention itself, like the con and everything itself, was just very misplaced, I'll say. There wasn't like on the first day. We'll just play it day by day. Um because there was a lot of bad shit that happened. Um so first, on day 1 they had a meetup for, I guess, one of their, I don't want to say one of the platform's biggest creators because there are larger creators on the platform of Twitch, but very popular creators. They had the George, Sapnap, and Carl meetup, and it ended up getting completely cut off and canceled because the TwitchCon event is very disorganized at the time, and they even admitted it on our third day when we went to the Tina meetup. We talked to one of the employees, and he was like, "Yeah, it was really bad." So on top of things just being very disorganized and just awful, a 12-hour, 24-hour stream, yeah, yeah, sure, yeah. Um, so yeah, on top of it just being really disorganized and there wasn't any proper lines. They also had really bad organization with the disabled lines in the disability system. Like it was so bad. Like I heard stories of people in wheelchairs being pushed, and people like, how are you pushing people in wheelchairs? I could simply never think to do something like that. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Laura. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well on this wonderful Monday. I hope you're well this wonderful Monday. Um, exactly. We waited 3 hours for nothing on the first day, and they didn't even really let us know that it wasn't happening, you know? they were just kind of like, they waited until the very end of like, we waited there from like 9 to 11, and then they were like around like 11:30. They kind of cut off the line, and they're like, yeah, sorry, we're not taking any more people. And I was just like, oh fuck. So it was just really like a waste of time, and it kind of sucked. And the disabled stuff, I even heard stories of people getting the disability stickers but not being disabled just to get in the lines. And I think they needed like a better system for that. And then the people that were actually disabled were being completely mistreated. It was so bad. Like a friend of mine, in a wheelchair, said they dislocated, or they had twisted their hip because they were being pushed so much because the lines weren't organized. And for the actual panel, I think it was the Dream SMP panel, there was a bigger room for it. In like directly next to it, there was this huge like hall for like conventions and panels and stuff. And they ended up putting this huge popularized, I guess, panel in like a broom closet, essentially. And it was really awful. It was completely overcrowded, and there were no boundaries between the CCs and the fans to like a good respectable distance, you know. Like they were way too close. It particularly brings up the freaking DNF shirt. I don't even want to think about it. It's just so bad. I feel like if they had a bigger system, or a bigger room at least, it would be harder to see that. But somebody wore a super offensive DNF shirt. I'm sure you've all seen it on Twitter. And it was really just really bad. It was against the CC's boundaries. It was so awful. And nothing happened. There was no like real penalty for that person wearing something, especially in a place of like minors, you know. It was just really poorly managed. But after the panel, things kind of calmed down, I guess. At least for our group, because we kind of, in the group that I was in, we kind of favored away from all the DSMP stuff because the crowds were insane, and there was no crowd regulation for any of it. On all 3 days, there was huge mobs everywhere for it, and oh my god, just thinking about it, it was really awful. A lot of people got hurt. There was people getting seriously hurt at the TwitchCon event in general. There was a girl that broke her back in 2 places in a foam pit because it wasn't padded. The bottom of it was concrete, and they just put foam on top of a concrete floor. And she jumped off because it's a foam pit, and she broke her back. A content creator at the platform for content creators broke her back. And apart from that, someone dislocated their knee in the foam pit. And it was all very terrible. And they feel like they have nothing to do because the waiver that they had to sign to get in the foam pit, it's so poorly managed. How do you put concrete under foam? Oh my goodness. I saved a couple of threads. Like you just Amsterdam, give thought. I didn't know it was sketchy. I thought Amsterdam was supposed to be like the better one, I guess. But I'm hearing that one is also bad. I'm looking here. Also, it's just so bad. There was a panel, I think it was for like women creators, and they had invited Amesy and Crumb onto the panel. And Amesy uses any and all pronouns, which is he, they, she, all of them. And Crumb uses she, they, and they marked them both as she, her. They marked them both of the creators as she, her on the platform, and then they tried to make Crumb, a known faceless creator, take her box off of her head. And I just think that's, oh my god, Bun with the 3 months. Thank you so much, Bun. Hi, thank you. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you traveled home safe. We're just talking about all the drama with TwitchCon, and then we're going to talk about my crazy hotel room that you were there for. So yeah, if you know anything, feel free to add it. we might take a look at some Twitter posts of things that were wrong at TwitchCon, because I have a couple of threads that are bookmarked so I don't forget anything. We might just go through them together. Yeah, it was really, really bad. So they messed up the pronouns of some pretty popular creators, and still, I don't think they ever fixed it. I think they just had to go through the event like that, and Crumb sounded so upset on their stream earlier. It was disheartening. Like, how do you... Ooh, Twitch did real bad on that one. Twitch did a no-no on that one. It was just really awful. And then on top of that, they made a post on Instagram. I think I can find the screenshot. They made a post on Instagram where they tagged the wrong creators. Like, they didn't know who the people were. And these are also really popular creators on the platform, and they just didn't know who they were. So they tagged the completely different people. It was just like, are you guys kidding? Like, it was just kind of awkward. Like, I was like, no one in the Twitch social media staff knows who these people are. It was just so bad. But yeah, Crumb wasn't able to wear their box on the third day of TwitchCon, which is just, it's just really insane. It's just fucked up. Completely unsafe crowds. The staff, I also heard, had issues with the fans. Like, a couple of people said staff had laughed at them, staff was making fun of them for their cosplays, things like that. Like, what the heck? Why are you working at a TwitchCon? Like a gaming convention, social media. Like, people are gonna dress up. What do you mean? Apparently, staff was making fun of people. Staff also didn't know where anything was. And I feel like I don't want to blame staff because it's a massive corporation, but it's also staff. I remember on the second day, I can't remember what I was looking for or where I was trying to go. But I asked a staff member who was on his phone. I was just like, do you know where blah, blah, blah is? And he was like, he looked up from his phone. He was like, yeah, I think it's over there. And I was like, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. I know. They were yelling at creators? Putting people in wrong lines? Oh my goodness. Dude, what? Yeah, the staff was just being awful. So, never mind. I will say it's the staff's fault. It's the staff's fault and the major corporation's fault, dude. I don't know. Let me put my glasses on so I can read the rest of this and be knowledgeable. Let's see. What else was wrong with TwitchCon? So many things. Also, the TwitchCon party was horrible. The TwitchCon party was horrible. They let people get unreasonably drunk. They did not have any real security for anything that is to happen. And it was just a completely unsafe environment. And they also, I think, limited the size of bags for safety reasons, but let people bring open drinks into the party. I don't know. It was just really bad, really crazy. Some crazy things happened. It was just an awful experience. They yelled at Ems. Ems is Foolish's sister. What do you mean? Ems is Foolish's sister. I remember that at Twitch Rivals. We were kind of sitting with Ems for a little bit. And throughout the event, we were kind of trying to help Ems get Foolish's attention. And staff was being weird about it. They were being, I don't even remember, but they were just like, they kind of thought, I think Ems was a fan, and they didn't believe her. I don't know. It was just really bad. Yeah, there's a lot of threads on people and staff. It's so bad. Someone stealing George's water at TwitchCon? That's cringe, and that's bad. What are you gonna do with that? There was a thread here. I'll put us on React Andy, and put it on my main screen. Oh, it's on the wrong screen. Welcome to my stream setup. It was on the wrong screen. I have to fix it. Give me a second. You guys want to see the stream setup for right now? Sure. Display capture. Display 1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, now I can't see you guys because now your text is. It's okay. I'll read you right here. Yeah. So someone stole George's water bottle from Twitchcon. What are you gonna do with that? What happens with this? It's just really weird. Yeah, I don't know. This is just really weird. That's just really strange. Yes, people being trampled in wheelchairs, and the panel did absolutely nothing about it. They did not help these people. They didn't make. You can't hear me very well? Am I quiet, Bun? Am I quiet? I sure hope not. Not the Shawn Mendes water bottle. No, not Shawn Mendy. Not him. A little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let me fix it. Let me go back to just chatting. My mic might be louder. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, that's much better? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's go. Oh, wait. What? Is it because I'm away from my... Is it because I'm away from my mic? Give you guys a little kiss. Am I still quiet? Should I stay? Maybe I should just stay in one position. Because maybe I'm moving too much. Maybe I'm being too much of a React Andy. And I'm jumping around. I don't know. I know. I'm fucking pee-pee meltdown. Pepe meltdown. I don't know. Here, I'll turn my mic up, like, more. A kiss for you, yes. Yeah, it was just really bad. Really bad time. I definitely feel for a lot of disabled people. That was just fucked up. And there was even, I think I saw a thread, of people who were unable to bring their service dogs in. Like, they had trouble getting their service dogs verified. Like, they didn't believe them or something. I don't know. It was just insane. But I only saw like a couple of those, so I don't think it was as unique of or it wasn't as common of an experience. Really? Oh my god. Yeah, I heard you had to defend Mac as well from being trampled because he was getting fucked up, dude. Yeah, the freaking misgendering of the streamers. Oh my goodness gracious. Also, I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm not even gonna talk about that on stream because I feel like that's completely inappropriate. I feel like that's completely inappropriate to talk about. But if someone is known for being an offender, get out. What are you doing here? Get the fuck out. What? Should have ran them over and thrown a wheelchair at them. Do like a whole like 360 with the wheelchair and just throw it. Yeah, 100%. Also, I would love to say that Name Your Price with Austin show. Also, Austin is an absolute angel. I only had like 2 separate 5-minute conversations with him, but he's so funny and sweet and nice, and he gives really nice hugs. He's a great guy. And it reflects because his work on Name Your Price is freaking amazing. I feel like, I don't know, he's just really good. And the events that he plans are so organized, you know? It's kind of crazy. You would expect a corporation to have that organization, but Austin had really good organization throughout the entire event. Any line to say hi to us before Name Your Price was so nice? Oh my god! See, he's such a sweetheart, and he runs amazing events that are super clean and amazing. Wait, what happened with Rex? What happened to Rex Orange County? Oh? look it up. Oh my god! Dude, what? Bye, Bun. See you later. I didn't know. I've never, well, I'm not that avid of a Rex fan. I was in like high school and stuff, but I wasn't very avid, but now I am. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Oh my god. What a freak. Um, anyway. Yeah, there was also no proper like queue systems for meetups at all, so it was just like first come first serve. Um, and people would get there at like 4 in the morning. People were there very very early, so it gave a lot of people, especially like accessibility, people no chance to get anything. It really sucked. I feel like they should have had like a proper setup queue, you know, but you can't ask for everything. And I think I saw some drama with Hassan on TikTok. I was hearing something about that where he like went off on someone on TikTok, and I was like, "Huh? What? What is happening?" There was a lot. There was a lot. A lot. I still can't believe the foam pit is real. That's absolutely horrible. Oh my god. Also, a very important thread of knowledge for all of you. I'll try to find it. I'll try to look it up and see what I can find on it. Um, there was an etiquette. There was a Twitch etiquette thing kind of going around. Um, sorry, I'm typing about Hassan. Hmm. There was some Twitch etiquette going around about like how you should treat CCs now that you're going to be meeting them in person and what to do. And I kind of want to go over that. I was sitting next to some famous Twitch dude on the plane. She said he was talking to people in the partner lounge, and I said Dream got jumped. By who? That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Because there was, for those of you who don't know, Dream posted pictures on his, which it would kind of make sense though, because I don't know. I don't want to speculate because I don't know. But, Dream like woke up with a bunch of like bruises and scratches and stuff all over him. Um, and he said he didn't know what happened, and we just kind of went throughout the day. And yeah, so same. Unless he says something or like we find something or anything publicly, I think I'm just gonna believe what he said. Because I don't have any other leads for anything. So yeah, he just had a rough sleep, I guess. I hope he's fine now, but I have no clue. Um, but Twitch etiquette with streamers, I feel like was something that was completely lost on a lot of people. Like I understand the excitement. You're seeing like your favorite CCs for like the first time and or for like the second time or whatever. Um, you're getting to like hang out with them and talk to them and stuff. It's cool, right? It's nice, but please respect them. They are human beings. I was seeing a lot of videos of people getting too touchy with CCs, specifically someone putting their hands completely all over Dream while he was trying to take pictures while in a mob of people, I will say, and there was no security for him at all. It seems like he might have hit a nightstand. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, just they were completely touching all over him, and other CCs were just not getting any respect. I remember at one point Boomer was getting slightly mobbed on his way to a meet and greet, and it was just really bad. Um, I feel like the dream team couldn't travel by themselves at all during the con because it was just people were everywhere and they were trying to get their opportunity in their picture, and to get that picture a lot of people pushed over disabled people so they couldn't get their picture. I remember my friend Bun was telling me how she was trying to get a picture. I can't remember what CC it was. And she was and they were pushed to the back of like the group to for other people to get their pictures, and it was just like, they're in a wheelchair. She's in a wheelchair. Like, you need to be respectful. It was just so disgusting. And on top of that, I heard stories of people that were camping the bathrooms of the event for CCs to come in and they can find them. There were people that would go to the hotels of these CCs after the event had ended and the CCs went to go sleep. People would go to the hotel and wait for them in the lobby and basically demand pictures with them while they were there. And all of that drama kind of came out on Twitter, and everyone is kind of pointing, and it's like a he said, she said of what you're really doing in the hotel. Some people are saying they were getting water. I just don't think that's a very viable story because there was free purified water jugs at every Starbucks location at the con, and there were at least 2 locations. So I feel like people saying they needed water, people saying that they were there for food. There's even a video on my TL of somebody meeting Tina, Tina Kitten, if for those of you who don't know, she's one of my favorite streamers. Someone meeting Tina in the lobby of the hotel, and when they met her, she kind of just said, "So what are you guys doing here? Like, are you staying here? What are you doing here?" Like, that's so weird. And the person that was getting their meet and greet was like, "Oh, we're just here for food and water." So, and Tina literally went, okay. Do you not feel embarrassed? Like, I just feel like that's insane. That's a little bit, and not even a little bit, I feel like that's completely invasive of their private space, and especially after hanging out with you guys all day, going through panels and doing work for the community, just for you to be like, I need more content, and go to the hotel is just kind of weird, champ. I know people in a group chat trying to defend it, that it was a public space and it was fine to stand outside of bathrooms. That's still weird. Imagine, if you put it in a different perspective, imagine a man waiting outside the bathroom for you to get your attention, to talk to you. You would think that's weird. So it's no different for the CCs that you love, because you're just trying to get their attention and get your moment with them, and it's just not like that. Like, they're going to the bathroom. They're having one moment of peace, and you're not treating them like a human. I don't know. That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of sus. That's why I was scared to post my Phillips pictures, because I saw him walking when we were going to the party, and it looked like I was camping in the hotel. Yeah, I understand that, but that's okay. That's different. I'm talking about the people that had the actual lobby of the hotel in the back of their picture. Like, there was some people who had pictures with backgrounds of people in them. Like, these, like, random people staying at the hotel, sitting at, like, the little lobby dining room areas. They were in the background. I was like, dude, this must be so awful as a content creator. Even Crumb said on their stream that they didn't really like. They were like, I don't know if these people are camping the hotel lobbies for me or for another content creator, but it's really weird and it makes me feel unsafe in a place that I'm supposed to feel safe, i.e. their hotel room. And that's just like, do you not realize you're making your CCs uncomfortable by doing this? Like, it's just, it was no bueno. No bueno indeed. But apart from that, and like common decency, common human space as well, ask before you give a hug. I feel like there is also the thing to say, ask before you take your mask off for pictures with CCs. It's kind of, they go hand in hand. Like, can I take my mask off and can I give you a hug? Like, they kind of go hand in hand. I feel like some people really didn't do that. I don't know, man. It was just so disorganized. I feel so bad for like bigger content creators because although I myself am a little jelly bean of a content creator, I mostly was there kind of as a fan and to meet my friends and hang out. But I can only imagine the stress that like the bigger CCs were under to like perform in public and also deal with Twitch is bullshit and being disorganized and not then after a long day not really be able to rest because there's people at their hotel. It was just so rough. Um, and it was so very disorganized. I've never been to an event that was that bad. Um, for half of the panels and stuff, we barely knew where we were supposed to go. And when we stood in the lines, we didn't know how long we would be there. For the Tina meetup, we almost like we were this close to being cut off, but we finally did get let in, which was super nice. I'll talk about all my meetups. I met up with so many people, you guys. It was so cool. I'll switch from like negative Twitch talk for 1 second and talk about like my friends and the meetup. Um, yeah, I met up with so many people. All of the CCs that I met with are so super nice, dude. I don't know what I was expecting. Um, I don't know. I feel like I was just nervous. I didn't say all the stuff I wanted to say, most definitely. I was just like, hi, I love you so much. Can we take a picture? Like, do you mind? Like, I really definitely did not say all the stuff that I wanted to say. Um, but it was still a super fun time and it was super cool. And during Tina's meetup, it was almost like luck, dude, because I remember here's my little TwitchCon badge. It's hanging on my monitor. This is our badge. We got our little pins on it. All our little things and stuff. And that's all our signatures. Look at that. I'll go off. Austin is the nicest person in the world. I stand by that. I think Austin is one of my favorites now. Jack Manifold came out of nowhere. I was in the middle of meeting Phil's Minecraft and then Jack Manifold just appeared in the back. They're also very nice. Everyone was super, super nice. And on the first day, since we had gotten... Yeah. I'm streaming. Oh, thank you. Thanks. My mom was giving my dog his treat. What was I talking about? Oh, on the first day, because the meetup was so disorganized and the panel was awful, we didn't think, me and Allie we were so sad and decrepit and just like little crumbly scrunkles, because we didn't think that we were going to meet anyone. And then we just went walking around the con, and found so many people. There were so many people. We met like at least 7 people while we were out. And they were all super nice. And for Tina's meetup, there's so many things I would like want to redo about it because I love Tina so much. I had like, cause I was, listen, this is my planning. This is my planning for the TwitchCon experience. So my flight home, cause I work on Sunday, so I was like, I can't stay. Unfortunately, I can't stay. So I flew home on Saturday at like 6:30, and Tina's meetup was at 4, and I still had to go back to the hotel and get my stuff. And so I was like, yeah, I could do it. I could totally make it. It should be fine. It's totally fine. And as like time went on, it started getting later and later, and I think by the time we finally met Tina, it was like 5:15, and I still hadn't gone to my hotel and done anything, and I was just like, yeah, I'll make it. I could still fly, which I did. I did end up still being able to fly home on time and everything. I was even early. I was early, but I had like a whole panic attack, and Tina was just like, have a safe flight, and I was like, thanks. Like, I was dying. But it was still a super fun experience. It was still super cool. Despite literally every issue, I feel like I could give it like a rating. Honestly, it was really mid. I feel like it was a very mid con. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10 For experience with my friends, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Experience with friends and CCs was like a 100 out of 10. It was so nice meeting everybody, and like all of you, I feel like we got along so well so fast. And I don't know, I was nervous. I was like, what if we meet in person and we like hate each other or something? Which I don't fucking know why, but it was still so nice, and we were all so like happy and friends, and it really made the event so much better because it was just awful. From the DSMP panel, it didn't even have enough chairs in there because the room was so small. It didn't have enough chairs. They had to share, I think all of the CCs had to share one microphone, and then the head person of the panel, it's literally called Dream and Friends, and Dream wasn't even sitting at the table. He was like sitting on a chair like adjacent. And it was so awkward. The whole panel was just so bad. Um, yes, we're gonna fight, and I'll win. It'll be easy. Simply, it'll be easy. Yeah, dude, they didn't even have enough chairs on stage. Oh my goodness. And they were trying to fit, like, of course, what the heck? Of course. I'll give you a nice big dank hug. Just like that. This is me, and then you're right here. Um, but they had like 400 or 500 people they were trying to fit in like the equivalent size of like a lecture hall. Not even like a lecture hall, probably like a college classroom. They were trying to fit like 400 people in there, and I was like, this is simply not gonna work. Um, and people were cutting in lines to like compete, and oh my god, it was just awful. There was a lot of cutting that was going on, and I felt so guilty all the time because one of our friends, Meek, was always there early, so they always got like the best spots in line. So we would all just like meet up with Meek at a spot, and so we're like, we're just grouped together, please. We're just trying to get into Twitch Rivals all together. But there were people just blatantly just kind of like and hovering to like slowly blend into the line ahead of people. It was just fucked up. I still can believe someone broke their back, dislocated their knee. A lot of people had panic attacks and were stressed. I don't even really think there was very accurate care in the first aid and medical department. They should have held it in the Name Your Price lobby, or there was also a room. I'll see if I can find the screenshot of it. There was a room that was even bigger. It was like ballroom 20, I think. Had way more space in it than the room that they had put them in, and they still did not give a fuck. They were still like, yeah, okay. Either way. Yeah, it was just awful. There was someone that was waiting in line for Amesy and Rambo, and they had a bad flare-up with their POTS disease, and the security was nothing but rude to them and told them they couldn't get back in line, and they just missed it, and that was it, and that sucks for them. But it was literally a medical emergency, and the staff, they stated the staff was horrible to them, and it was just like, oh my god, how could you do this? How could you do this? Yeah, just very, very ableist event. Very ableist. They aren't even really in touch with the CCs that they have on the platform. I'm checking. I'm looking through the thread right now to see if I'm missing anything. And I'll tell my hotel story. Because that was fucking crazy, you guys. Oh my god. That was literally insane. Oh my god. Yeah, someone was pushed out of their wheelchair at the DSMP panel. I think the opening ceremony or whatever was for TwitchCon, like right around that time, is because Twitch, they prioritized themselves. They really did. It's just chaos. It's just chaos. Someone got pushed out of their wheelchair at the DSMP panel. More than one person. Twitch staff, like just what I was saying before about like I don't think they had very adequate health care at the con. I was right. So it said, shout out to Twitch health staff for lying to my face yesterday and saying they would offer me a nebulizer treatment since TSA wouldn't let me take mine. And when I showed up, they said they don't even transport it and they don't care. Are you kidding me? I use a nebulizer for my asthma and for my lung issues, and it's pretty essential, I'm gonna be honest. For them to say that they don't give a fuck and they didn't have one anyway after saying they did is crazy. It's crazy to me. I appreciate CC's commenting on how they felt afterwards. There's something reassuring about George hating it. Dude, same. Yes, same. I was seeing Boomer NA called it MidCon. I think Red and Aunt Frost put stuff out on their private Twitter. George, I saw his statement where he was like, I wish I had like a better experience with you guys. Like, I wish I could have met you guys. Like, I was like, oh, they get me. They understand. It was really comforting. Yeah, Carl also said something about it. I was really excited to hear Carl say something because he always looks like he's just having such a great time. And I saw Rambo getting really angry about all the AIMSy stuff, which is rightfully so, because how is the fucking event gonna misgender you? Oh my god, I can't even think about it. It gets me, I'm baby raging. I can't do it. Ooh, Father Filza is gonna have some words for Twitch. Oh my god. That's gonna be crazy. But I do think it's very comforting. I forgot I changed my emotes to Halloween, and I was like, why does look like that? No, I do feel like it's very comforting to see CCs have the same struggles as we do with how the event was planned out and how people were treated. It's very reassuring to know that we're not just complaining and everybody kind of felt the same way, you know? It's like that group mentality that gets me so happy. Oh my god, the freaking, the CMC, the fact that CMC was there was insane. Saikuno getting kicked out of the event for mobbing when it's not his fault because security should, you know, be watching for mobs and crowds to break them up. Yeah, it's crazy that CMC was there, but Saikuno got kicked out. Yeah, Twitch staff asking Crumb to take off their box, and they ended up going, I think the third day they ended up going without their box, but I don't think they participated in much of anything because they didn't, you know, want to be seen because it's not their face reveal. And that's just awful, and I heard they were having a panic attack about it, and they were crying in their hotel room, and they just said that they had a horrible time on the third day, and that's awful, dude, that's awful. Like, I understand from a perspective of wanting to get, like, security clarification, but I would only understand that for people who are, like, community. Like, there's community, affiliate, partner. And I feel like people who are doing community should, if they have, like, a Crumb cosplay with the box on their head, they'd have to take it off for security purposes. But if it's Crumb, the Crumb, you should be in touch enough with your society on an app, you know, to, like, know that that's, like, a universal fact. Because they're people, too, and they just got a chance to have an audience that, like, be pissed off if I screwed out of getting to meet people when I wanted to. Yeah, literally, the mobbing was insane. And that was a part of a reason why I met all of the people I wanted to meet, except for Awesome Dude. I really wanted to meet him, but I also didn't meet any of DTKQ. I didn't, because of that sole fact, because I was like, I really do. I think it would be awesome to meet Dream after his face reveal. I think it'd be awesome to meet Sapnap. It'd be awesome, like, I look up to Carl so much and how he runs, like, his creative direction. Like, he's such a genius, and I would have loved to meet him, you know? But with the way that side of the fandom is with in-person dealings, I couldn't do it. With the mobbing, the disorganization, the cringe comments, like the panel, why were they asking the worst questions ever? At the panel, they weren't asking, it was a DSMP panel to talk about, like, the lore, I think, and, like, any questions about the final wrapping up or whatever. I didn't pay attention that much because I wasn't there. But it was supposed to be kind of a little more geared towards real conversation, and a lot of people were like, what's your favorite vegetable? What's you like my shirt? And it's a DNF smut shirt, and you're just like, oh my god. So it was just awful, and I was like, I don't want to associate. No thanks. I don't want to associate with that. So I didn't get to meet any of them, um, just because of the kind of crowd that it was bringing, especially in person. Um, it was not my kind of crowd. Definitely not my kind of crowd. But I met my favorites. I met Foolish. I met Teenza. I met Sylvie. Which I'm not really saying I didn't have Sylvie sign my card, but that's okay. Yeah, there was aunties at the DSMP panel, and I was like, "Why are you here? Like, why are you occupying a seat here if you hate it?" I didn't understand, and yeah, the cicada stuff was it was just awful. I met Puns. I met all of the Moo family. Philza. There's so many people. There's so many people. Philza Purpled, Olive. I met Olive is Sleepy. She's so sweet. Gumi. Gumi is so sweet as well. Oh my god. I met Nikki Niachu. She's super awesome. Austin Show. Everybody's great. I was gonna meet Hassan, but he wasn't accepting meetups at the time because the stream was fucked up and he was angry about it. He was people angry, which that was fine because I would be scared that he would kill me. Um, no, for sure. Also, for some random reason, Minx was there. If you don't know her, just a Minx. And she was trying to organize a party in the street, on her private, and nobody came. Like, she was like, party at 7:20, in the street, bring alcohol. And it was like, huh? Minx, huh? What are you fucking talking about? And everybody, like, I looked at the comments and everyone, I don't think it was her private because I'm not on her private. I think it was her main or like an alt or something. But everyone was like, Minx, no, like, Minx, don't do this. Minx, this is bad. And it's just like, what is happening? Con was a movie. And it was a horror movie. That's what I'll say. It was a fucking horror movie. It was a fucking horror movie, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, there was nearly blackout drunk dudes in the TwitchCon party that were being entirely inappropriate. And there was no safety with security at all. Oh my god. It's just awful. It's awful. Everyone is saying VidCon is better. I feel like that's so funny. No, same. No, 100% same. I was still so very happy that I was able to hang out with my friends at the event. Like, I was like, wee, my besties. It was so nice. It was so nice. And it would have been better if you guys were all there. But hopefully we'll have a Wide Among Us meetup very soon. Very soon, very soon. And the Himbros content was what I lived for. That's what I say. That's what I say. The Himbros content's what I live for. It was very nice, very great. So apart from all of the toxicity of the event, I will give you my hotel experience. So, oh my god, it's literally crazy. So I get off the plane and I get off the plane at like 8 a.m. The first event's at 9, so I'm just like, I'm gonna get everything set up right now. And I had signed up with just like a Days Inn, okay? I understand Days Inn hotels are like, you know, they're not like the best in the world, but they're also not the worst, right? Like, it's just average. I was only staying there for one night, so I thought it'd be fine. I thought it'd be fine for the time being. Well, it wasn't. When I got there, it's kind of like one of those outside hotels, with like the stairs on the outside, and like you open your door and you're in the fresh San Diego air. Yeah, it was kind of one of those, which I wasn't expecting, and it kind of made me nervous. It looked a little more rundown than I thought, but I was just like, it's fine, you know, it's probably fine. It's just for one night. So I got dropped off at the front counter, and there was like 4 different old people in there, and they were talking to the front desk like they lived there, like they housed people. I don't know. I tried to stay out of it, but she basically told me, because I was there before my checkout time, so it did make sense. Because I was like, oh, I am leaving like right after this to go to TwitchCon. So can I just check in my room now? And she's like, oh, you know, we don't have one available yet, so you just got to give me your bag and I'll just hold it behind the counter. And I was like, oh yeah, yeah, sure. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to check back in until super late because I'm gonna be at TwitchCon. She's like, yeah, that's fine, that's okay. Um, and so I left back and had my merry, amazing fun at TwitchCon with all of the problematic things that happened. Um, and I got home. TwitchCon ends at 6 p.m. Um, and so we were kind of home at 7 p.m. just like, well, what are we gonna do, you know, like we could just hang out because Gumi at the time, Gumi had decided to stream, and it was like a drinking stream with like Foolish and Puns and everyone. So we're like, yeah, like me and Bun kind of split off because everyone else was really tired. So me and Bun just split off and we were like, we can hang out, and we can watch the stream and like it'll be fine. And so she was, Bud was like, okay, I'll come back to the hotel with you. And by now it's like 7:30, maybe 7:45, closer to 8 o'clock at night. And I go up to the little front thing, and it's a different person from before. This person looks very young, maybe like they were 16 or 17. Um, and I was like, hi, I'm back. Like, I need to check into my room. Like, it's time. I'm ready to go in. And she was like, oh, we actually have no rooms available at all. And I was like, that's crazy. I signed up for one. Like I have one. I did this like a month ago. Um, which I'm now learning. I think I did it like 3 months ago. And she was like, "Oh, right." And she got my name and everything and printed me out or scanned me a key or however it works. And I was like, "Great. Thanks. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks." Um, and it was already awful from the jump because so Bun at the time had a broken foot, or I guess has. I think the foot's still broken. So she was using a like accessibility scooter. There's 4 flights of stairs. They gave me room 414 at the top of the establishment. We did not know there was an elevator. So we climbed the 4 flights of stairs with like me holding Bun's like accessibility scooter over my shoulder like an absolute giga chad. I was doing it. I was handling it, you know. I was being that guy. Um yeah, I just we took the scooter and everything upstairs and we like took breaks ever so often until we finally got to the top. And it was almost like comedy. I swear to God, it was almost like comedy. As soon as we got to the top floor, we saw, I think, other TwitchCon goers that had been in and out of the parking lot go up like this glass box, like rinky dink elevator right as we got to the top. And we were like, there was an elevator the whole time. We just climbed 4 fucking flights of stairs and you have a broken foot. It was already just starting off really bad. But we got to room 414 and I put the key in the little door thing and the light turned red. And I was like, okay, this is the wrong key. Thanks, lady. So I traveled down this time taking the elevator because I was like, okay, Bun, this is the wrong key. I'll just be right back. Okay. And by now it's like 8:30 or something. The hotel is pretty vacant. Everybody, I guess, had kind of started to wind down, so there wasn't anybody out. So I took the elevator, and I'm already feeling really paranoid about all of this, just because I think mainly it was because my first time traveling alone, and I don't know, just staying by myself in a foreign area. Well, not really foreign, but I mean, you know what I mean. It was just very nerve-wracking. And so I was already very paranoid and nervous. That might have attributed, things might have not been as bad, but I'll let you guys decide if my brain was just making up delusions. But, so I get to the elevator, and it's literally like there's nobody around. And then as soon as I'm like in and I press the button and like I press like the close door button and everything, this random, out of nowhere, this like 6'3" like biker dude who looks super scraggly and rough like comes into the elevator with me, and I was just like, oh, hello, hi. um I'm paranoid. I'm nervous. As soon as the doors close, it's a pretty short elevator ride, but throughout the entire ride, he was excessively complimenting me, and he was like, "Your nails are so beautiful," and like, "You're gorgeous," like all this stuff, and I was just like, because if I say anything, I don't know what'll happen. So it's just like, thank you. And he complimented me for the entire ride down the elevator. He was just kind of talking to me and chatting with me, and it just made me really nervous. And he got out and like went over to like the parking lot, I think, to smoke or whatever. And I got out of the elevator and I was like, at least I didn't die, because I always have an irrational fear that the elevator's just gonna fall and I'm just gonna die. But I got out of the elevator and I was like, "Hey, ma'am. Hey, hi there. This is the wrong key." And she literally just said, "Oh shit, hold on." And I was like, "Huh?" She was just like, "Oh shit, hold on." And she started recoding like a new key, and gave it back to me and was like, "This one should work. Like, this one should do it." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks." So I took the new key and I went back into the elevator, and it took me back up. This time I was alone, thank God, but it's still a glass elevator, so I mean, not really. And I got back up to where Bun was, and I was like, "Okay, I have the new key, like, we can do it, it's good, we got this." And I put the key in the lock. It turns green, right? That's great. It turns green, but the door does not open. Like, I was like shoulder pushing it open, and I was like kicking the door, and it seemed to be like wedged shut with like there was like a piece of metal like wedged shut in the door crack. And I was like, immediately my brain went to like true crime, and I was like, there's gonna be a bunch of dead bodies in here. There has to be a bunch of dead bodies in here or something. I don't know. Like, it's Halloween. I don't fucking know. And so the door was completely stuck, and I was like, I don't know if it's just me, but I cannot get it open. I should have taken a video of me, because I only took a video of the lady trying to do like whatever she needed to do to it, but I should have taken a video of how hard I was like hitting the door. Like, I could not get in, and it was such a crazy experience. And so I was like, I'm not traveling back all the way. Actually, I think I did. I think I traveled all the way back down the stairs, and I was like, "Hey, my door is stuck." I think, like, I didn't even know how to phrase it, because it's like such a weird, unique experience that I've never experienced before. So I was just like, "Hey, ma'am, I think my door is stuck. I can't get into my room." And she was like, "Wait, what room are you in?" And I was like, 414. And she was like, "Oh yeah, that room does that sometimes." What? She was like, "That room does that sometimes. I can help you." And she brought like the equivalent of like a prong, like a barbecue grill prong, without the wooden little handle part. It was just like a metal like spear thing. And like, what the hell? Like, she brought like a metal spear out of nowhere and came with me into the elevator, and she was just like, "Yeah, sorry, that just does it sometimes." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know. Like, I just thought me and my friend were just being dumb, and like we couldn't get the door open." And she's like, "Yeah, no, it's stuck like that all the time." And I was like, "Why don't you take the room out of commission, you know? Like, get the door serviced so it doesn't do this anymore." I don't know. And so we got back up, and she started like going at it with this door. Like, she was like like trying to get it open. And it was like 30 whole minutes. And during this entire 30-minute period of her trying to get the door open, I looked, like, this was me. Okay, this is me. And this is the parking lot. I looked down, and the entire time that biker guy that was complimenting me before had been watching us the entire time. Like, he kept his eyes glued on us the entire time while he was smoking in the parking lot. And I even like bent down to like get stuff out of my bag to like pretend I like wasn't watching him watching us. And I went down to like get stuff out of my bag for like 7 minutes. And when I looked back up, he was still watching, like the exact same spot. It was terrifying. It was really freaky, and I started getting like a gut feeling, you know, like I was like I feel like I'm gonna like I don't know, I feel like something horrible is gonna happen to me here. Because this dude is excessively complimenting me and is now watching us watching our every move, and like now he notices that my door is broken. Like this is all just adding up to be really, really bad, you know? Um and so she like worked on the door for like a long ass time. And then at one point she was just like, "Yeah, I don't think I can get it open. I have to go get my manager." And I was like, "What? What is he gonna do? Like if he doesn't have like a busted out kit to like fucking unwedge this door with a crowbar and fix it and have it still be fine in the morning? I don't think so." And I even asked her, I was like, "Is it gonna like if you are able to get it open, is it gonna be like stuck like this in the morning when I'm trying to leave for TwitchCon?" And she was like, "Yeah, I don't know." And I was like, "You don't know? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know? You know, like what the hell?" She was just like, "Yeah, I don't know. Let me just go get my manager." And I was like, okay. So she goes back down the elevator to get her manager. Meanwhile, this biker dude is still watching us. And I told Bun about it. I was like, he's keeping a really close eye on us. Like, this is kind of freaking me out. I feel like a really bad gut feeling about this. I don't know what I should do. I think I'm just gonna leave the hotel. And Bun was kind of like, "Well, what are you gonna do? Like, where are you staying on such short notice, like in the middle of the night, kind of?" Because by now it was like 9, like it was getting pretty late. And Bun was like, "Where are you gonna stay? Like, what are you gonna do?" And we were kind of like deliberating back and forth. And because I'm a known panicker, okay? I have anxiety. I'm sorry. So I started having a panic attack. But I was trying to be Batman and keep it all in, because this is my first time like meeting and hanging out with Bun, and I was like, I'm not gonna cry right now. I was like trying to hold all my tears in, because I was like, dude, this is fucking scary. But then I was like, I don't want to cry, you know, because I don't want Bun to be like, "You're weird," you know. I don't know. So I was just like, I was trying to hold everything in, and in my like panic induced crazy state, I basically booked a room for a motel, and I was just like, and it was $300. Motels are not $300, but that one I paid for was $342, and I didn't even end up staying there, because as we kept deliberating, I ended up crying, and Bun was like, "You could just stay with me, like I have a hotel room, like it's pretty nice, like you could just stay with me." And I was like, "Okay, thanks, bud, thanks." But then I still had the issue that I had just bought a whole hotel room that I wasn't staying at. And I had to figure that out. But the lady came back, and she didn't even come back with her manager. She was like, "Yeah, I'll have to get my manager to help us with the door." And then she just came back by herself, like after 30 minutes. And I was like, "Ma'am, hello, where's the manager? Hello." And she was just like, she just went back to trying. Like, she didn't really like acknowledge us. She went back to trying with the door, and me and Bun just kind of like shared a look like, "Are you gonna tell her, or am I gonna tell her that we're fucking leaving?" So I did. I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm staying here, actually." Like, I was like, "Actually, I think I'm just gonna go." It was definitely not as confident as I sound right now, because my voice was, I had tears, so I was just like, "Yeah, I think we're just gonna go." Like, it was just so bad. I was just like, "Yeah, I think we're just gonna go find somewhere else." And she was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Bitch, yes." Like, what do you mean, "Are you sure?" Yes, I'm leaving. Because I was like in my gut feeling of something horrible happening to me. If she is able to get this door open, that doesn't confirm that it closes all the way after being fucked with. And if it does close all the way, that doesn't confirm that it locks correctly, and that doesn't confirm that it opens correctly. So it's a whole mess of trouble for this biker guy that's been watching us this entire time, that I'm pretty sure is gonna stab me. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, I think we're gonna go. So we ended up getting an Uber to Bun's place, and we got all snuggling cool, and I have like a really, like, I don't know how to explain it, like a really weird sensory thing in my like night routine where I have to like brush my teeth every night. And so like when the hotel was still up in the air and I didn't know where I was gonna stay, part of my panic attack was because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to brush my teeth or not. Like I was just like, I don't know. What if, what if that I can't do it? And then, like the whole day is ruined. Like I was just having so much brain hurt about it. But I did end up getting to brush my teeth, which was super nice and super awesome and fun. And then I got a call. I was in the middle of watching the Gumi stream, and I got a call from the motel, and they were like, "Hello, are you staying here?" Like they're like, "It's time for your check-in. Are you posting up?" And I was like, "No, no, I'm not. I'm actually not. I'm actually not." And I was like, "Yeah, I kind of like made it up. I was like, yeah, I have no way to pay for it," which is kind of true because I only brought like $400 to TwitchCon, and that room was $340 something. So I really didn't have a way to pay for it. So I was like, yeah, I don't have a way to pay for it. Sorry, like I'm not staying there. I'm not gonna do it. You can leave it you can leave the charge pending on my card, but like I'm not paying it right now. Like I get paid on Thursday. Like I don't know. I was just like making shit up. And he was like, okay. Let me just talk to my manager then. And then he hung up on me, and I was like, okay. And that was the last I heard of him. And then I had a nice little doozer rest, and got ready for the next day of con, and everything was fine. But like, when I think back on it, I just wonder what could have happened, if I had stayed at the hotel, if I had, and when I told my other friends about it, because I was like, I could have been homeless on like TwitchCon, and I started regretting it because I was like, I could have just driven here instead of flying, because my flight was only 45 minutes. I think it was like 45 minutes to an hour. But I know a drive would have been 5 hours. So it was like 5 hour drive, most likely by myself, which is something I've never done before. And my car is not the most reliable little muffin. She's kind of old. Listen, she's kind of old. So I was like, I just feel like it's more reliable to fly. But then when that happened, I was like, I could just sleep in my car if I drove here. Like, it was a crazy, awful experience. TwitchCon was crazy. There was so much drama. There was so much shit. So many bad things that happened not only to myself, but to others. CCs disrespected their private space. And now on Twitter, people are like defending it, and tweets are being deleted. It's getting kind of crazy. But other than that, it was absolutely an amazing experience. I love that I just like I love that I'm just like, TwitchCon fucking sucks. Fuck Twitch. I'm angry. And then just for me to be like, but it was such a lovely experience with all of my friends, But that's really what it was like. I feel like the highlight of the trip was meeting CCs and meeting my friends. Well, I think it's actually meeting my friends, meeting CCs. Because I only had like two fucking seconds with these CCs, but I had days and days and days with my lovely friends, and I got to meet you guys and talk to you guys and joke around with you and just, this is my friend. No, so I'll not be harassed. No, that Dream should have said that, and I know Dream is too nice. He's too nice to tell these people to fuck off, but he really needs to, because he was getting mobbed in his hotel lobby. Like, it was getting to a point where it was very bad, and the parasocial relationships that are forming is just kind of crazy. I don't know. A lot of people are starting to get very parasocial with these content creators, and I feel like it's very unsafe. I will at one point give my lecture on my 5-point PowerPoint on why being parasocial is fucking crazy. Because, girl, they don't know you. And for you to act like that is very unhealthy for not only them, but for yourself, because you are creating delusions in your head. That's not healthy for you. Like, you have to go out and make real friends. Like, these CCs do not know you. You've had a couple of interactions. Like, people have a few interactions with CCs, and then they're just like, me and them are like this for real. And it's, you don't know these people. You probably don't even know their real favorite color. So it's, I don't know. I feel like parasocial relationships, I could give a whole 8-hour lecture on why parasocial relationships are toxic for the community. Exactly. They should all watch the Ludwig I'm Not Your Friend, because it's true. It's true. It is very, and I will say I'm sometimes guilty of it. Um it is very easy to fall into the trap of wanting to be parasocial with the streamers that you enjoy, because you do get a certain comfort and a certain fuzzy feeling when they stream that you can associate with friendship or relationships. However, you do need to realize that these people are in a screen and they don't know you. And you do not know them. It is you kind of making things up in your head, and it's not okay. So there was a lot of parasocial relationships at TwitchCon that I feel like should be addressed and probably will be in the near future. Or maybe all of this will just die down into dust, which honestly is the more favorable option, because drama is just so exhausting, you know? Like, just get over it and move on, but also I feel like you need to be scolded. I'm just like in that middle ground of it, you know? Um, but I just try to focus on mine. No, please listen. No, we have an actual social relationship. We actually have a relationship. We're actually married, which is the crazy thing. Yeah, we're actually married, fortunately. But yeah, you've played like a couple games with them. I feel like that's another reason why it's very dangerous for streamers to like open up their lobbies to the public and stuff, because it's like you're giving these people a chance. But it's also, I'm also like I'm a sucker for lobbies, and I'm just like, playing with my streamer, heck yeah. The difference is I can separate it from my everyday life and my social media brain, so I don't become a parasocial person. Thank you for coming to my very shortened TED Talk about parasocial relationships. I'm here all week. But yes, it was very beautiful and very fun to hang out with my friends and see them. Allie is absolutely freaking gorgeous. I don't care what anybody says. Allie is like a literal angel in the public eye. Like, she's so beautiful. All my friends are so gorgeous. Carly is so freaking funny and silly and sweet and caring. Oh my god, I could go on and on and on. I loved all of you guys so freaking much. I was like sunshine protector all weekend to all of my friends, I swear. I wish I was able to stay longer, cuz I think I was like the first person out of the group to leave, but I was like, nobody's mean to my friends. Nobody touches them. Nobody. Allie is such a mom. I love her for that. She was making sure we were all taken care of, and we all like had such a good time. We met new people. I got a new moo. Their name is Princey. He's super nice. It's awesome. Yes, I had so many fun relationships with friends and everything. It was so awesome and so cool. And apart from people being crazy, it was just nice to like know, oh, chatting. In Allie from me, it's real. Less than an hour apart. Oh my god. You guys need to go on like a little friend date to like somewhere. You got to. You got to. It's real. It's true. You got to do it. Especially if you live less than an hour apart. That's not even that bad. It's like a little road trip. A little road trip just to hang out somewhere like in the middle. I think that'd be nice. You guys got to meet up. Allie, also, I knew I couldn't go to the con without forgetting something, because during my like panic attack while I was meeting Tina, I rushed out to go get my plane, and I left my hydro flask. I left my hydro flask in San Diego, and Allie has to mail it to me. I was like, Allie, please, can you mail me my hydro flask? And she was like, yes, I will. And so she still has it. And I was struggling with it, because that's like my emotional support water. I don't know if anyone gets that phrasing, but that's my gay little water, and it's gone. And I just have to wait for it to be mailed and not fucking die. Oh my god, Brew and Appy marriage arc. Pumpkin patch date. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was so sad about it. And I was so nervous in the airport, dude. It was crazy. And then on the plane, I was pretty sure the plane was going to crash, but then it didn't, which was pretty nice. But yeah, turbulence. I took Frontier Airlines because I was like, it's a pretty short flight. Emotional support mugs is so real. I have like four. I have like four mugs that I truly lean on, and if anything were to happen to them, I would jump out a window. Um, Real, not fake. Not in the game, in real life. Like, I'd be so upset. I have emotional support mugs, emotional support water bottles. Like, dude, I'm mentally ill. Like, dude, oh my god, it's so awful. Um, but yeah, it was nice meeting all my friends and all the little bugs. And I met some of my moots. It was so cool. It was such a fun time. I'm hoping the next time that there's a con, it'll be better. And I feel like I want my outfits to be better. Dude, I wear such cute outfits, and then as soon as I have to like go in public, I get like a stress induced like fear of wearing stuff, and I pick the most dog ass outfits you've ever seen. Like, my brain just like cracks and breaks in half, and like, you know, that the video of like SpongeBob's brain like cracking in half and like one side falls over? That's me. Like, this isn't like when I was planning for the trip, I was just like, I just came up with the worst outfits in the history of the world. And it was just like, I looked through when I got home, I was looking through like old pictures of me, and I was like, I could have worn this, I could have worn this, I could have worn this. Like, I was being so, like, I was like, Blaze, oh my god, I could have dressed so better. And I feel like, with my broken water bottle that has all my stickers on it, dude, that's me. I might try to replace all my stickers and rebrand, you know. Oh, thank you, thanks, that helps, because I was like, dude, I feel like I'm catfishing. I'm catfishing everyone online. I don't know. I don't know. I was feeling very dysmorphic, but I lived. I survived. I survived it, and I feel like by the next con, I'll know what I need to wear. I definitely should not have worn Birkenstocks on the first day. Um, Wearing sandals at a place where I walked 17,000 steps at Twitchcon on the first day, and I was wearing sandals. But I lived. Regardless, I lived, and I feel like the next time there's a TwitchCon, I definitely want to vlog a lot more of the content, because I don't have a lot that I did want to turn into like a YouTube video, but I don't really have a lot of content, so we're gonna see what we can do with that. But yeah, I think that's all the stories I have, dude. What the heck? What the heck? You're not a catfish with and without makeup. You're literally gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Gorjs. I mean, okay. I also another thing I wanted to wear was Crocs. I feel like Crocs would have helped a lot. And I'm a Croc main, you know. Carly wore Crocs, and I was like, yeah, that should be me. I should be wearing Crocs right now. Yeah. So I think next con I'll probably design some outfits around Crocs, and maybe I could kind of want to get some platform Crocs. I want to get some of the Doc Marten sandals, because I'm still a sandal guy. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm a sandal guy till I die, you know? Which is kind of weird. I don't know why I feel like I can only wear sandals. I don't know why. I feel like I can only wear sandals, but I love sandals. Yes, Docs, dude. I feel like Docs would be really good for the convention, despite blisters and stuff, you know. I feel like that would suck. That would suck ass. But on one of the days, I wore running shoes, because I was like, my Birkenstocks, I think, are about to break. And it's the last day, and I'm probably going to be walking around, which I was ever grateful. By the end of it, I was ever grateful, because, I ended up having to like bolt it and run around the airport and like run around the convention and stuff. So it did help for me to have like running shoes on. But at the time I was like wearing them, and I was like, oh my god, I look like I'm a fucking like teacher. I'm like a 40-year-old teacher. That's what I feel like I looked like. Dude, I think they're having an East Coast con. I think the next TwitchCon is gonna be East Coast. Which would be lit as flip, because then I could meet all of you guys. So yeah, I think next con is gonna be EST, but now I'm worried about like giving my money to this corporation, you know? Like I'm just like, oh, do I want to give like $500 to Twitch again? I don't know. Baltimore and then Paris? Paris? That'd be cool. Um, where's Baltimore? Don't make fun of me. What is Baltimore? Baltimore is in Maryland. I've never been to Maryland before. What the hell is Maryland? You ever just think, like, what the fuck is that? Like that's what I think sometimes. Just like Rhode Island. What's over there? You know, like, does it really exist? Like Ohio? Like, I mean, come on. Ohio's just a concept, you know. Um, yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, 100%. I don't want to contribute. I don't want to contribute to the major corporations, but I want to see my friends and hang out. And then I think by the next TwitchCon, um, I should be big enough to like tell people they can take pictures of me if they want to, because I think that'd be so sweet and cute if there was like one or two people during the next year's con that took a picture with me. Yeah, what the heck? Oh my god, country's bigger than Rhode Island. Wait, shouldn't that? Isn't that like common? Because Rhode Island's just a state. The far west. But yeah, yeah, of course. Oh, is there gonna be a car meet and greet? Hopefully by the next TwitchCon in Baltimore, we can have a Kari meet and greet. Um, and I can give you all a little friendship bracelet. It'll be so cute. The Kari merch. That's gonna be some time. That's gonna be some time. Please, guys, we're just getting emotes. Which I got a new update for the emotes, you guys. They're almost ready. They're like fully colored now. Like they're almost ready. Like it's almost time. The emotes are almost ready. Yes, I'm so excited. They're so cute and I'm ready. Also, the sub badges are almost ready as well. It's gonna be such a fun time. I'm so excited. The ghosty the Poggies. The Poggies ghost. Yes, we'll have all the cool stuff ready before it's time. Um Wait, that wasn't even spelled wrong. Let's go. I don't know. Yeah, Appy Founder. That's gonna be super important in like 3 years when there's like 5K people here. And then you're just gonna be Appy with the founder badge. Being crazy. A car number one stand. Thank you. Thanks. It's true. Brew is actually my manager. I'm sorry. Yeah. But no, I think TwitchCon you're calling your little love bug number right now. Oh my god. It's caught. It's done. You guys, oh my god. You're so sweet. People shy. I'm blushing. But no, yeah, I think TwitchCon was really fun. It was definitely an experience. I'm glad I got it out of the way. Like the experience of my first con out of the way before, so I know what to expect. I know what's gonna happen. I feel like I definitely should have woken up earlier, because our friend Janae was waking up and going to the con at like 5 a.m. and she was first in line for everything with his CariCon. Oh my god. Dude, imagine it would just be you want number 420? Okay, yeah, you can have it. Oh, chatting. CariCon would literally just be the Wide Among Us meetup. That would literally be it. But it would be nice. Yeah, of course. You guys have early access dibs on your numbers. Quick, claim all the meme numbers while you can. But I do appreciate you guys because I had like a moment where I was like, you know, feeling kind of sickly in my brain um about streaming, but you guys make it all worth it and you're so sweet and lovely. sharing with sharing with lore, it's just long as hell. Oh my god. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'll cry right now. Don't make me cry. I will. Um yeah, everyone was super sweet, super awesome. I think that's all I've got. I just want to give you guys a quick little story time. Um right now. Just like that. I will. I wished I had stuff to gift to them, like Tina. I wish I had stuff to give to her, and then when Sylvie was with her as well. Yeah, yup, yeah, yeah, 24, yeah, 24, just on hour one. Um, and Sylvie was there. That was like a dream. That was like an absolute dream because the last people I wanted to meet was Sylvie and Sam. I still didn't get to meet Sam, which is unfortunate because his meetup was literally the next day, and all of my friends met him the next day after I left, which I was like, say hi for me. And Sylvie ended up hanging out at the panel with Tina, which is super nice. Oh, chatting a FNAF. I don't know if we have time for FNAF. I'll be honest with you. It might be a pretty short stream. It might just be a story time. One round, one round. Oh my god. Okay, I might try it. Oh my god, Taylor. Hello, hello, Taylor. We can give it a try. It's entirely too bright in here though. We gotta turn the lights down. Let me turn my lights down. I'll be right back, okay? And then we'll play one round. I almost said one round of Among Us. We'll play one round of FNAF. And then I'll go goodbye. But I'll be right back. Lord. Okay. Let me come back. I need to make it still a little darker. Because it's still pretty bright. Let's turn the lights red. It's spooky. It's spooky. It's spooky. Laura spelling mistakes. Ooh, that's super scary. That's super dark. I think we'll be fine though, still. Okay, let's pause the music because it's spooky immersion time. Put that there. Put this. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay. That should be fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to set everything up because I know FNAF. Because I know FNAF messes stuff up. It like clips the screen weird. So we're gonna try it. Where is it? FNAF. Oh, let me change my category before I do. FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's. Where's the Rihi? Did you not hear him? Wait, it didn't play Rihi. Why? 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 Oh, chatting. Why? I don't know. Let me try here. What the frick? What the flip? The Discord emoting. Wait, is it this? Here, I'll try one more. They're gone. They're gone. I don't know. I know, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'll have to look at it after stream. I'm loading up my FNAF right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. What? Can you hear the game? What? Huh? Oh wait, I think I know what's wrong. I see what's happening here. I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness, and it's strange. I forgot to close my, yeah. Let me see if it works now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I have no clue. I had to close my FNAF because it was dying. Oh, there we go. We're loading up. I can't hear it. Oh, well now I can. Fuck. Okay. Can you guys hear it? Is it too loud? It's loud, or you can hear it? Because I will gladly turn it down. Oh, you just can hear it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Continue. Night 2, take 2. Let me in. We can do this. Also, dude, I was fucking quoting FNAF at the fucking con the way I needed to conserve my fucking battery, dude. I was like, there's no way I have 15% left on my phone right now. So I was trying to play risky. Hello? Hello, hello. Oh, hello. Why did I agree to this?
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place.
Is that somebody?
Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come on stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right.
Dude, why did I let you guys talk me into this?
So if you can't find something, or
I know, they're already awake, dude.
Be sure to check the door lights.
Mr. Fredward is up.
You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course.
I'm stressed out already.
Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove.
Yeah, the curtain pirate.
The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Why did I fucking agree to this? Oh my god, he's there! No one was gonna tell me he had his dogs out in the hallway? Look at this shit. Are you kidding me? Goofy goober offy. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, no, it's fine. No, it's totally fine. I'm just waiting for him to evacuate the premises. I'm just waiting for him to evacuate the premises. Okay, he's evacuating. Okay, he's evacuating. He's leaving. He's leaving. Okay. Okay. Nah! He lied! What a bitch! He said, yeah, I'm leaving. Just kidding. Oh my god. He's right there. I'm already at 66%. You guys, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know. It's not playing. I think my audio splitter messed it up. He's still chilling. We're still balling. Fuck it, we ball. Let's check on Foxy. Oh, he's up. Dude, I don't fucking play with Foxy. Oh my god, no, no, it's not. It's not time. It's not. It's not. It's not, though. And that's the crazy thing. When is he gonna leave? No. I just need a second where nothing happens. I just need a second where nothing happens. He's gone. No! Where's the fussy? Okay, Chica's up. Okay. He's still there. No, listen, I'm not at fucking 2%. Listen. Listen, shut up. Listen, boys. If I were to open this door, what would really happen? I can't do this. I'm physically ill. I'm ill. I'm ill. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Just a second. I could have sworn I heard somebody. Yeah, I was right. I was right! I'm so fucked! I'm so fucked! Someone's rustling around. It's on this side. I'm so fucked, dude. I don't even know how I'm playing Outlast this month. I have no clue how I'm playing Outlast. So I can probably... Who the fuck is rustling? Did I not say it goes in the recycling bin? I swear to God. I'm scared for my life. It's 4 a.m. Just make it to 6. Just make it to 6, please! So, how's everyone doing? On another special night at FNAF Pizza. Oh my god. Yeah, no, yeah. You know what? You're right. It didn't even get to 5 a.m. yet. It didn't even get to 5 a.m. No, listen, I could do this. If I just tell them I had a really bad day, they'll give me a present. See? That's me. No. That's me. And that's you. You're just gonna give me a present. Right, Freddy? Fredward? Okay. So maybe we're not getting a fucking present. So let's try that again. When is the jump scare coming? Please. Okay. Let's just try it one more time. Let's just do one more. And if it's awful, then I die. If it's good... Am I crunchy? Am I a crunch word? I don't know. Christ. Am I crunchy? No? Okay. I thought I saw, like, my face, like, glitch out to the side or something. I got nervous. Alright. Let's do it. Beautiful establishment, you know? Just wonderful architecture. Honestly, I've never seen something like this before. How can they even sense me, you know? I'm just waiting. This is so nerve-wracking. Someone's over here. We just gotta give him a second. You know, just calm down. You're gonna get your Freddy Fazbear pizza. I'm nervous. Holy cow. Oh, hello. Chica's making her way. The animatronics get a bit quirky. Chica's making her fucking way. Damn. We're not doing good, boys. Oh, he's over. He's already here. He's there. Dude, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. We're not doing good. Chica's here! Okay, but he's here. Dude, every time I feel like we have time to leave it open. Chica's still hanging. We're not doing good, boys. We're not doing good. Can Chica give up? Ah! Chica, just give up, okay? We don't even want you here. Mr. Feet. You gotta be dead ass. Chica, Chica's in this bitch. Like, oh my god, Chica. Ah! These hoes are ready. Yes, recede like your fucking hairline, bitch. Oh my god. Chica's waiting for me to come over to Twitchcon. No, literally. Ah! No running in the halls. Oh my god. No running in the halls, please. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished. Dude, I was doing, no, literally. Like, for real. I'm finished. Might as well. Dude, I'm finished. We actually did good. We had 80% by 1 a.m. We had 69 by 2 a.m. Like, we were doing okay. 4 a.m. is my limbo, dude. Like, God. These fucking animatronics are waiting outside my hotel lobby. Jesus Christ. I already took my pictures today, please. Just kill me. Just kill me. I felt like that one was kind of longer. Ah! I felt like that one was kind of longer. Okay. Okay, one more shot at glory. I'll do one more. I've got one more shot at fame. Oh my god. If I survive the Freddy Pizza. Give me in this shit. Give me in it. If I survive the Freddy Pizza, I'll just cry. I have a headache. I have a headache already. I don't like it. Why does the camera... The version where I get to be Freddy? How? Where is it? Dude, Twitchcon gave me more than a fucking headache, dude. I swear. Twitchcon was hell on ice. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. No, we can make it. We can make it. Hey, yo. What is going on in here? feel like I hear something. Oh my god. What a slay. Ah! So what is this motherfucker just having delusions when we get the Freddy Fazbear face? Oh, it's Chica. Yeah, it's Cheekster. Oh, it's Evan? I don't know the FNAF lore. Maybe I should watch a FNAF lore video. Do you think that'd be a good idea to watch on stream? What is FNAF lore? Yes? Okay, if I die... When I die, actually, I'm not even gonna cap to you. I'm not even gonna cap to you right now. Not worth it, but staying because it's a job. He's like, be for real, please. The lore, you love the lore? Okay, yeah, we'll watch it. We'll see why Chica's such a bitch. Just kidding. Chica, you know what? Hey. Chica, hey. That was my bad. I don't know you like that. Unfortunately, sometimes you can be a bitch, though. But no, it's probably fine. Have you decided to go back to Betty Bye, Rabbit? No? You're right, fine. I'm sorry, Chica. I'm sorry. Yo! They're on my ass. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Damn. They're on my ass. I'm 5 seconds away from being canceled at the FNAF pizza. Being canceled at FNAF pizza. Mr. Beans is back. Is Chica receding? Dude, Chica's violent! Chica's for real crazy. Oh no. Wait, where did he go? Mod check? Oh, there he is with his grippers. Girl! I said I was sorry! I said I was sorry! Don't embarrass me like this. I apologized. Then we got this guy, Mr. Toot 'em up in the back. I'm so dead. Aw, schnauzer. That's just so great, isn't it? Isn't it just lovely? Isn't it just lovely? And what time was it? I bet you 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. yet again at FNAF Pizza. We're all Freddy's. Go to have a good time. Hello. feel like it gets like progressively longer every time. Ah! Every time. And then also I feel like the jump scare changed. I feel like it was farther away, and now it's as soon as you die. Let's watch the lore. Let's watch the lore and then kick the bucket. Unless this lore is like 3 hours long, then maybe not. I need some like official FNAF lore. I'm exiting the game. It's just died. It's so bright. Okay. We're back. We're back. We're back! Let's switch. There's a lot of lore. Let's just see what we got to find here. Let me take a little peeksy look. FNAF lore explained. Each of these videos is an hour long. Oh my god. There's a FNAF Everything You Need to Know from MatPat. We can try to give that one a try. Oh, I just said MatPat. He said not MatPat because his theory is wrong. MatPat L moment. Oh, you see, I didn't. What about the theory timeline? What about that one? We could watch that. FNAF lore in 5 minutes. You're crazy. You're crazy. Even I wouldn't choose that. Just chatting. Hyperdroid. This guy. This is an hour. I'll see how we feel. We'll
In this video, I present to you an unbiased Five Nights at Freddy's timeline, using only evidence and proof that we've gotten directly from Scott Cawthon himself from the games and some books. This is everything you need to know about FNAF.
How's the volume? Is it okay?
Subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, scroll back up, and enjoy. Sometime in the 1970s to 80s in Hurricane.
One more hour creator stream. You got me.
Two entrepreneurs, William Afton and Henry Emily. Which really quickly I want to point out, these aren't the only two people working in the entire business throughout all of these years. There are definitely unnamed employees.
A little bit louder? Okay.
These two engineers created a diner called Fredbear's Family Diner. The diner would have probably been completely, absolutely fine on its own, but they came up with an idea of springlock suits. These were a 2-in-1 type of suit, one side being that these suits can be wearable costumes by employees, by the springlocks holding the endoskeleton in its folded position, allowing employees to be inside. But another side to these suits is that they can be animatronics performing for customers automatically by having its endoskeleton in its usual position. Although, quick disclaimer, too much water or moisture inside of the suit while it's in its folded position may cause it to spring into its usual/performance position. The first two springlock suits they created were Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, both with a golden and purple color code. This location was probably successful with a new invention of these springlock suits, so Fazbear Entertainment created a new location, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. This location featured 4 animatronics, Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, well, Rabbit, Chicky the Chicken, and Foxy the Pirate Fox, all with an Endo 01 version of the endoskeletons.
Oh, slay.
This caused them to create the Fredbear and Friends TV shows, and Toys and Masks, both based on the animatronics. Around this time, Henry created an animatronic called Security Puppet, created purely to help protect his daughter Charlie, just in case anything goes awry. But one night, the Security Puppet was trapped inside of its box by a group of bullies, bullying Charlie by leaving her outside. This night, William Afton, not gonna assume his motives by the way, murders Henry's daughter Charlie in the back alley of...
Wait, hold on.
Fredbear's or Freddy's. Although not...
Wait, I'm confused. I'm already lost. Wait, so he killed... Wait, okay. Go back. Just like 3 seconds.
Henry created an animatronic called Security Puppet, created purely to help protect his daughter Charlie, just in case anything goes awry. But one night, the Security Puppet was trapped inside of its box by a group of bullies, bullying Charlie by leaving her outside. This night, William Afton, not gonna assume his motives by the way, murders Henry's daughter Charlie in the back alley of... where? Fredbear's or Freddy's. Although not 100%
So he killed his business partner's daughter, and he
thanks to the ultimate guide written by Scott
Why
himself, mentioning so. But either way, William drives away from his first murder while the security puppet goes outside to Charlie, only for her to be given new life, possessing the puppet animatronic.
Oh, what
Sometime
the
after
fuck?
this, William Afton wants to kill more, so he creates circus-themed funtime animatronics and puts them in his own
Oh, he
location,
just is killing?
Circus Baby's
That's
Pizza World,
crazy.
under his side company, Afton Robotics.
Oh
His
my god,
daughter
Circus
Elizabeth seemed
Baby.
to fall in love with Baby and wanted nothing more but to see her with her own eyes. But William wouldn't allow her to do so, as these
How
funtime
did he become
animatronics
the
were made
lean
to
monster?
specifically lure, capture, then kill children. In order to help them do this, Circus Baby has an internal ice cream dispenser, Ballora has deter and misdirect remote activation, Funtime Freddy has both group coordination and voice mimicking, and finally Funtime Foxy has parental voice replay and variable scent release. Although being told not to, one day Elizabeth goes to see Circus Baby.
Where did the other children go?
She realizes she's on her own, only for Baby to
Okay.
capture her, murdering her in cold blood.
Oh,
this would
slay.
lead Elizabeth to possess Circus Baby. This incident caused William to close Circus Baby's Pizza World. William's youngest son has a massive fear of the animatronics, his brother Michael tormenting him night after night. He ends up having his birthday
L.
party at the diner with other kids being invited as well. Which, by the way, it seems like he didn't organize himself, as the day of the birthday party he's seen literally crying on the floor, only to be picked on and picked up by Michael and his friends.
Oh, wait,
They
what?
carry him to the stage and put him inside Fredbear's mouth as a joke.
Huh?
And they're all laughing. But their laughter ends as soon as Fredbear bites down and crushes his skull, eventually causing the death of the bite victim, causing him to possess Fredbear and causing Fredbear's family
Yo,
diner to
what?
close. Now there's only one location open, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Fredbear and Spring Bunny are retired to this location, put into a
Wait, so the son is Freddy, and then the daughter is the puppet, and then the business partner is just killing all these children that are the descendant of the... Okay.
safe room from any regular
And then the
employees.
baby
William
is
just
a
out of his
girl
mind at
from
this point.
somewhere?
So he gets into the Spring Bunny suit and murders 5 children at the pizzeria.
What?
And not all at the same
He
time.
murders 5 people? Wait. William Afton. Yeah, William Afton is the lean monster, right? Or no? Why did he just kill some
This
kids?
Fredbear bites down and crushes his skull, eventually causing the death of the bite
AKA
victim,
Evan
causing him
is
to
and
possess
Michael's
Fredbear
dad,
causing
and Evan
Fredbear's family
just
diner to
died.
close. Now there's only
And
one
Michael is
location
the
open,
older brother that
Freddy
puts on
Fazbear's
the
Pizzeria.
masks and
Fredbear
bullies
Spring
him?
Bunny are
Okay.
retired to
His
this
son Evan
location,
is
put into
Freddy,
a
and his
safe
daughter
room from
Emily
any
is
regular
Circus
employees.
Baby.
William
Okay.
is just out
And
of his
that's
mind at
William.
this point, so he gets into
William's
the
the
Spring Bunny
murderer.
suit and murders 5 children at the pizzeria. And
Damn,
not all
Slay.
at the same time, by the way, because he murders a girl with blonde hair named Susie by luring her away from the arcades, claiming her dead dog is still alive and to follow him. William stuffed these children into the main 5 animatronic suits. Gabriel gets put into Freddy, Fritz gets put into Foxy, Susie into Chica, Jeremy into Bunny, and finally Cassidy into the Golden Freddy, who at this point is a rundown Fredbear suit. This became the infamous missing children incident, but the puppet, now possessed by Charlie, ends up giving new life to the children, making them possess the suits their dead bodies inhabit. And I just want to point out real quickly, we aren't too sure how the spirits work, but it seems like some just possess the animatronics, like the core 4, but some others are more powerful,
Okay.
like the puppet being able to give new life, and Golden Freddy teleporting and doing unnatural things. But anyways, back
Oh.
to Fazbear's Entertainment, and they shut the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria after an abundance of children went missing. A few years
Yeah,
later,
no, I'd
Freddy
close the
Fazbear's
business too,
Pizzeria,
sure,
but
yeah.
new, opened. Fazbear Entertainment decided to let the old withered animatronics reside in the back room, and they just
use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know?
The what?
And the smell.
of dead kids.
We're getting a
It's
FNAF
literally
movie.
the smell of dead kids. Anyways, this new location featured a new
Wait,
very
huh?
dead kid
Technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell.
of dead kids. It's literally the smell of dead kids.
Oh
Anyways,
my
this
god.
new location featured a new variation of our favorite characters. This time as toy animatronics.
Chica got a fucking
These toy
waist
animatronics
snatch.
featured
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Why did Chica get a BBL? Why did Foxy turn pink? What
the
the
new
fuck?
Endo O2 endoskeletons. They
Okay,
had new
okay,
advanced
Endo
mobility that
O2.
allowed them to walk around during the day, and
I
finally they
walk
also had a
the
facial
lonely
recognition system.
road.
This location also introduced Balloon Boy and featured the return of
Fuck
the puppet
Balloon
from
Boy.
the previous location. Once again, Golden Freddy and
Here's,
Spring Bunny were
uh,
also here, just in the safe rooms.
animatronics.
Throughout only a
Oh
few
my
weeks'
God.
time, kids just
There's a
couldn't behave
complaint?
themselves and kept tearing Mangle
Oh, wait, I don't
apart,
think I can
staff
read.
having to put them
Yeah,
back
okay, I
together
thought so, that's a
every
complaint.
shift.
Eventually they just stopped trying and left them as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction.
One day, William took the Spring Bunny suit from the back and killed another 5 children, leading them to possess the toy animatronics. Thanks to the
Huh?
second missing children's incident, the toy animatronics
Have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff. they interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare.
This is when the infamous
God.
bite of 87 occurs, killing the day
That
shift
was the-
security guard.
Wait,
causing
that
them
was
to
the
lose
bite of
frontal lobe
87?
their brain, making the day shift available, leaving Jeremy Fitzgerald no reason to be there during the night. Just to pause here for a second, Jeremy Fitzgerald is highly likely to be an alias for Michael Afton, although it's not actually confirmed. But we can assume Fritz Smith is Michael
So
Afton.
the bite. Oh wait. Okay. Wait, no. So
William
the
took a
bite of
spring body suit from the
87
back and
is when Foxy bit and killed one of the night staff. And it's just a
killed
big
another
thing.
5 children, leading them to possess the toy animatronics. Thanks to the second missing children's incident, the toy animatronics...
What's the bite of
This is
83?
very unusual,
Oh,
almost
83 is when
aggressive
Evan
towards the
died,
staff.
and then 87
They
is
interact
when
with kids
the
just
staff
fine,
member got
but when they
chomped.
encounter an
Okay.
adult, they just stare.
This is when the infamous bite of 87 occurs,
Mango
killing the
kills the
day
night
shift
guard.
security guard, causing them to lose the frontal lobe of their brain, making the day shift available, leaving Jeremy Fitzgerald no reason to be there during the night. Just to pause here for a second, Jeremy Fitzgerald is highly likely to be an alias for Michael Afton, although it's not actually confirmed. But we can assume Fritz
Wait, what?
is highly likely Jeremy Fitzgerald no reason to be there during the night. Just to pause here for a second, Jeremy Fitzgerald is highly likely to be an alias for Michael Afton, although it's not actually confirmed. But we can assume Fritz Smith
What?
is Michael Afton because he is fired for the same reason at FNAF 1's security guard, who we know as
Unprofessional
Michael.
odor?
More on that in a second. So it would kind of make sense, although just letting you know now that it's not confirmed. Technicality aside, Fazbear's Entertainment decided to close the second Freddy's because of this incident, scrapping
my
the
God.
new toy animatronics
No.
completely, destroying their endos and unwillingly freeing the children's souls, only keeping their animatronic shells, which we'll see later. Fazbear Entertainment
So are these
had
people
hopes of
just
reopening someday.
dissecting when they take apart the endoskeletons when they close the stores, or they're just like throwing the dead bodies out too, or
With
what,
much
you know?
more
Like,
budget, only keeping the original characters. Reopened
I'm just
they did
wondering.
with another Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, only with a main for animatronics. This location was smaller with a corresponding budget. Michael Afton worked as a night guard under the alias Mike Schmidt, but in late
That's where we
1993, the company was running out of money from their already small budget, and after a year-long search for any buyers, companies were unwilling to be associated with Fazbear's Entertainment due
That's
to
fair.
its history. This is when the final Freddy's shuts its doors. But Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rentals, an underground location founded by none other than the murderer William Afton, opens up a while after
The unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's
sister
Pizza.
location.
Sometimes
We're
will
also
be
playing
rented out
this
for
one.
private parties during the day, which is why they require a technician to
playing
get the
sister
robots back in
location
proper
soon.
working order before each following morning. The oldest son, Michael Afton, is sent down to this location to find
Yeah.
and put Elizabeth back together from Circus Baby. It is worth pointing out that it's unsure how or why, but William seems to have full knowledge of Baby being possessed by his daughter, and with that knowledge, William begins experimenting with Remnant to make the other fun times alive. But quickly, what
my
is Remnant?
God.
Well, the simplest answer I can give you is that Remnant is the aftermath of the souls of the children mixing into the metal, which that metal is then melted and conserved in a container of some kind. And then later on, that liquid is then injected into the animatronics to make them become sentient and self-aware. However, if the temperature is too high, the Remnant is destroyed and its effects are neutralized. Anyways, William snuck into the most recent, yet now abandoned Freddy's, and began dismantling the main four animatronics night after night, stealing only a few parts of their endoskeletons. Not the entire endo, by the way. In fact, he outright leaves the shells behind in order to get parts of the original missing children's remnant and then injecting the fun times with it. He goes back to probably retrieve his spring body suit, we aren't sure, only
Why
to
is
be
he a
trapped
lean
inside the
monster?
safe room by the spirits of the missing children. He gets into his spring body suit to either regain their trust / trick them, or an attempt to frighten them, we don't know. But thanks to the water leaking from the roof and the moisture in the air, the spring bodies fail, causing the suit to spring from its folded position into its usual position, impaling and crushing William from the inside. Back to Michael, and he's found Elizabeth, more so Circus Baby, and she herself
L.
explains
Take
how
the
she
L.
murdered his sister, but it seems as though she doesn't actually know who Elizabeth was. By the time Michael went down for his fifth night, all the fun times scooped themselves in order to form the remnant amalgamation known as Enard.
Why
Michael was
York-
tricked into the other side of the scooper and Enard activating it, scooping Michael with the remnant
Oh.
machine, removing his organs and literally clearing out
Wait,
his
who
body
just
in
died?
order for
Who died in the Golden Freddy suit? That was William, right? I might have to go back. I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. I'm dumb.
the entire endo that way.
Michael.
In fact, he outright leaves the shells behind in order to get parts of the original
And,
missing
wait.
children's remnant and then injecting the fun times with it. He goes back to probably retrieve
The
spring body suit, we aren't
exoskeleton
sure,
or the
only to be
animatronics
trapped
scoop
inside the
out
safe room by the
Michael's
spirits of the missing
insides.
children. He gets into his spring body suit to either regain their
And
trust / trick them or in a attempt to
Afton
frighten them, we
gets
don't
in
know.
here.
But
Golden
thanks to the
Bonnie is
water leaking
William.
from the roof
Okay.
and the moisture in the air, the spring
Okay,
body
okay,
suit
because I was
forces
just
the
like,
spring
didn't
from its
William
holding
just fucking
position
die?
into
Like,
seizure position, impaling
I
and
got fucking,
crushing
yeah,
William
homie
from
really
the
got
inside.
scoop,
Back
scoop,
to
scoop.
Michael, and he's found Elizabeth, more so Circus Baby, and she herself explains how she murdered his sister, but it seems as though she doesn't actually know who Elizabeth was. By the time Michael went down for his 5th night, all the fun times scooped themselves in order to form the remnant amalgamation known as Enard. Michael was tricked into the other side of the scooper and Enard activating it, scooping Michael with the remnant machine, removing his organs and
Sad
literally
day.
clearing out his body in order for Enard
That
to enter
Ballora
it and
is
take
his
control.
wife?
Think of it in this way: the animatronics have an endoskeleton and a shell. Enard is the endoskeleton, and Michael's body is the shell. Have fun with that thought. But before we continue, I need to mention the fact that Circus Baby now knows about Elizabeth, and remembers it thanks to being injected with Scooper's remnant earlier that night.
Circus Baby has already been here today.
And we know she
Oh.
remembers because ever since this event, she mentions
Daddy,
remembering William and
isn't this why you came here? To be with her again?
showing Baby knows Michael and his intentions. And finally, Baby mimics Elizabeth.
They were like, oops, wrong person. No.
All this to show that Circus Baby
Michael.
is now aware. After Enard took control
wait.
of Michael's body, they left the underground and
Hey,
finally stepped outside
Lean,
with their
he's
own free will.
walking.
They walked around using
He's
Michael's
walking here.
body, but in reality, he's dead. They've removed his organs. He's just a walking puppeted corpse. So his body began to decompose more and more, until eventually the body must have been
That's
unusable,
why
and
he's the
Enard
lean
just left
monster.
Michael's body. But thanks to the remnant injection and encouragement from Baby, I really don't know if that did anything, but it seems like she just wanted her brother to survive, which further proves that she
So
now knows
wait.
about.
He's literally a corpse powered by animatronic. How did y'all believe this? You see him rolling. All
So
these
Enard took control of
fun
Michael's
time friends are
walking
so
puppeted
happy to see him. No, I know Michael's not the lean monster, but he's literally isn't he Wait, who the fuck is this? Yeah, Michael's not the lean monster, but he was scooped to then put robot parts inside of him. But yeah, isn't he still like scooped and a rotting corpse that's just like being roboted around? And people are believing this? We got the happy fun time neighbors over here. This guy's deteriorating.
Reality, he's dead. They've removed his organs. He's just
Look at this guy. This guy gets it. You know what? Hey, this guy. If anybody gets it, it's him. If anybody gets it, it's him. He's like, what the fuck is
his
this?
body began to decompose more and more.
Oh,
until
okay,
eventually
'cause
the
they
body
saw
must have
something
been
was up.
unusable,
Okay,
and Enard
okay.
just left Michael's body. But thanks
Yeah,
to the
I was
remnant
gonna say, if
injection
anyone gets it,
and
it's him.
Encouragement from
Man
Baby,
pulled a
I
colon
really don't know if
line.
that did anything, but it seems like she just wanted her brother to survive, which further proves that she now knows about Elizabeth and the connection they have. But I really don't know if that even
It's
helps
almost ad
reanimate his
time.
corpse. Michael now possessing his body instead of inhabiting it. Enard escaped
Oh?
into the sewers, and the multiple spirits ended up having an argument with each other. Ballora, Funtime Freddy, and Funtime Foxy decided to kick Circus Baby out of Enard. The running theory that Baby
What?
was being too controlling as the strongest spirit. But anyways, this causes Baby to become independent as Scrap Baby, and the remainder
Scrap
of Enard
Baby.
becoming Molten Freddy.
Oh.
Anyways, Michael was just kind of wandering around for a while,
Living in shadows.
but he kept having nightmares during this time, probably due to his regret and guilt of unintentionally murdering his brother. And we know that
Yeah, I
his
mean,
mind
you
wasn't
probably
playing
shouldn't have
nice
done
on him
that,
in
but
the
slay.
slightest. He hears the phone guy's call from his time at Freddy's. He saw ivy drips and flowers, much like the ones he probably saw in hospital. He sees nightmarish and murderous versions of the core animatronics, and the animatronics would attack him the same way they would while he was a security guard. But honestly, it's been a long time since the Freddy's location was opened. So in 2023, 30 years
FNAF
after the
4,
last
dude,
ever
you're
Freddy's
so
was
right.
shut,
We might play
Bethesda
that one
Fright
too,
opened
because I
up a
really want to
horror
like run
attraction
around and
inside of
check
an
the
amusement
light and
park.
then run
This
around
location
and
was
check the
based on the
closet
events
and have the
rumors of
bears
Freddy's
move
past,
on the
and to
bed.
be honest,
We
to
might do
cash in
that
on
one
the
too.
franchise's reputation. They
I
found a
love
bunch of old
FNAF.
animatronic parts to put into their location, and after scavenging the abandoned locations, they eventually found Springtrap, Who was inside the boarded up safe room? Does Springtrap look familiar? Yep, it's our good old William. This means two things. One being that William and his suit have been running away and stuck in that dark safe room for 30 years with no hope of escape. The second being that they're dumb. They're just stupid because now William's back. But don't fret, because our good old Michael, who somehow hears of this location, comes to work at the location as a security guard for what honestly seems like the third time at this point. Michael ends up successfully burning Fazbear's Fright to the ground, trying to finish William off. Eventually, the owners went and sold anything they could salvage from the fire at a regular public auction. Oh, Henry, I forgot about him. He's been a bit distant from the franchise since his daughter died, but he's back. He created a new location called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, luring the remaining animatronics to the building using a device called Rask. But wait, where's the puppet, and who is this? Henry created an animatronic called Lure, Encapsulate, Fuse, Transport, and Extract, or Lefty for short, in order to lure the puppet out, catch it, and transport it to the location. After finally having all the animatronics trapped and Michael in the building, Henry sets fire to the entirety of the
Isn't this an honest
system,
pizzeria?
destroying all of the animatronics and freeing all of their souls. Freeing Michael from, well, his own body, freeing Elizabeth from Scrap Baby, Charlie from the puppet, the missing children's spirits from Molten Freddy / the Fun Times, and finally wishing the literal worst for William Afton, freeing himself in the process. One event I wanted to quickly acknowledge is Happiest Day, which you might have realized I missed earlier, but that's because, to be honest, that can be moved to take place after FNAF 3's or FNAF 6's fire. All it really changes is the meaning. Putting it after FNAF 3 shows the main parts of the missing children's spirits resting with their puppet masks falling slower, hinting at unfinished business, but putting it after FNAF 6 shows the missing children and the puppet resting once and for all. Not much difference as you can tell, so where it takes place is really just up to interpretation, but no matter what, the missing children are now freed, besides probably the most powerful spirit, Golden Freddy, which at this point had two spirits inside of it, Bite Victim and Cassidy. And here in Happiest Day we only see Bite Victim's spirit being released, meaning there's one spirit left from this entire franchise, Cassidy. Cassidy traps William in a prison of his own creations. Whether that's purgatory or an endless nightmare is unsure, but she keeps him there, tormenting him endlessly, until she's told to by Old Man Consequences, which we have no idea what that is. Like, what is he? Telling her to go and rest and leave the demons to his demons. Cassidy within Golden Freddy twitches away, fading into the darkness. Whether that's representing her still being unwilling to rest by twitching, or representing her finally resting with her fading away is unsure. Speaking of unsure, we don't know how long after the FNAF 6 fire this occurs, but Fazbear Entertainment hired an indie game developer to create a video game series based on the myths and rumors of Fazbear's Entertainment's past, which at first they lied about, saying they were just an employee gone rogue. They created a delivery business and began to work on a virtual reality game, but after receiving and then scanning real animatronic code from the old machines, the development team started to run into a few problems, a few glitches, starting with Jeremy beginning to be taken over by an anomaly, a glitch in the game which ended up driving him crazy by seemingly entering his mind, only for him to cut his own face off with a guillotine paper slicer in order to stop the anomaly from taking control. After this death, Fazbear Entertainment was scared that they were going to retrieve a lawsuit, but like they always do, they continued either way. Tape Girl ends up taking over Jeremy's work, picking up where he left off within the first development team. Vanessa is assumed to be the main protagonist of FNAF Help Wanted, coming from the second development
We're also
team,
playing FNAF
by Glitch after this, Vanessa goes to therapy for a while. The delivery service and VR games were a massive success. Fazbear Entertainment opened up Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex, and the rest of FNAF Security Breach closed out, and we're done. Until another FNAF game releases.
Security Breach. Yeah, my brain is breaking.
Was a bit speedy simply because we don't have everything yet. We don't know much, and the story of Security Breach, as well as what happens in between VR and Security Breach, is continuing to be unraveled. The books and the movies are separate universes, and although the books don't actually take place in the main game universe, they help us understand the concepts and ideas of how this world of FNAF actually works, such as things like Remnant, two shells sharing one body, etc. But I will add that although the main book trilogy and the Fazbear's Fright series aren't canon / don't take place in the game universe, the one book that it is canon to the game universe is the Survival Logbook. Quickly listing them off here, the other companies and brands of the FNAF universe which we know of are Silver Parasol Games, the first development team for the VR game.
Oh, is it
Cheeky's
like
Party
off-center?
World, El-Chip's Fiesta Buffet, Handyman's Robotic and Unit Repair
Handyman!
System, Time Pop Incorporated, Marty's Plungers LCC, Wacky Warp Paste Incorporated, Lally's Lollies Incorporated, Flo's Glossy Floss Incorporated, and finally, Juniors, maybe. Or we don't know if it represents a previous FNAF location or is just its own thing. We really don't know. For some reason, no one can solve Juniors. Although we do know that it takes place later that night. Okay, that's everything you need to know about Five Nights at Freddy's, including the brands you didn't need to know. The main people who helped me research and discuss the timeline for days on end are in the description below. And of course, links to the FNAF Reddit and Discord, which a lot of people...
Yay! We did it! We finished the lore! Did it cover everything? So this guy just likes killing people. William is just a killer, and Michael just killed his brother in an unfortunate accident, and he became Freddy, and then Michael became like a corpse, and then the two daughters of the two business owners became puppets, and then also a circus baby. Dude, what kind of ride did I just go on? What kind of adventure? The complete FNAF timeline. My cat is putting this in F11. Please, ma'am. Yeah, basically the theory is William is trying to get immortality because he saw how the rest were living. Oh, so he saw when when he killed them and they went inside the body, they basically lived for like ever, and he was trying to like master or achieve the process of immortality with these fucking FNAF robots. Dude, what? What the fuck? I've learned things I've never learned before. What the hell? That's crazy. And there's like a thing that Ballora, where is she? There's a thing that Ballora's his wife. Then how'd she get in there? Do we know why for that? And there's some theories. They go before you see. Sleep well, lore. I'm probably gonna put jammies on in a second. It might be time. Have a good rest. There's some theories that they go after you because they see you as a suit with a skeleton. Yeah, I heard that theory that they are supposed to go after you, you know? I mean, no, wait, not jammies. I just typed in jammies. Everybody. Wham, wham. William went to her house because, they were separated, and she was like, no, I'll not take you back, I hate you. He's like, oh my god, no, please, I'm gonna stab you. And then Ballora was modeled after his wife because she used to be a ballerina. Okay, okay. Interesting. Well. Best way to summarize it. Yeah, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. I think I understand the FNAF lore now. I feel like I don't know, you know. I don't know. But we'll jam regardless. Yeah, exactly. Your submarines are amazing, beautiful, amazing, epic, gorgeous. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I was so excited to tell you guys about TwitchCon. I just had to hop right in here. I do want to try to start streaming on Wednesdays, so I'm live Wednesdays through Saturdays. But we'll see how that goes, because I do work I have the hiccups now. I do work full time, so we'll have to see where that goes. But I definitely want to hang out with you guys a lot more. I missed you all during TwitchCon. I wish you were all there. Despite it being crazy, it was still a really fun time. I'll be back, what day is it? It's Monday? I'll be back maybe on Wednesday. If not, then on Thursday. With some more spooky stuff. Maybe we'll play Outlast, on Thursday? I don't know. We'll have to see. But if you guys have any suggestions for spooky games, let me know. And I'll download them up and I'll play them. I'm glad I survived my hotel experience, because I was sure I was gonna die, but I didn't, and I'm here, so happy and comfy. Oh, I'm happy you guys had a good time. But yes, we're just chilling. Why am I getting Punzo gunned? Pleased. My cat is here. She's hanging out. She likes the FNAF lore. She also likes knocking over my skeleton. Chatting. Yeah, you want to talk to me? No, Brew, come back. But yes, that's all I have for you guys. I love you. Thank you for hanging out for yet another night. Goodbye. Love you. Goodbye. My dog is like trained for when I say goodbye to stream. He like got up to go outside. Goodbye. Love you. I'll see